2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Belmont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jase and Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning and happy Friday.
Good morning.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Friday.
I feel this week has flown.
Yes.
I just,
I don't
we got
mind.
to Wednesday real quick.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, bang, it's Friday.
Yes.
Well, I don't mind being out of the studio on a Thursday.
Yeah, we're out and about
quite
yesterday.
nice.
We were hanging at one of Melbourne's biggest family homes.
Shout out to all those in Cranbourne that came and said hello.
Good morning, Tegan and the family.
There's absolutely no one besides the fam.
When I say family, 11 children.
Yeah, that's hectic, isn't it?
It was a crazy morning. We're going to chat about that coming up in the first few minutes. But happy Friday, everybody.
Guys, it is going to be a scorcher.
Yeah, I know.
Today and
What,
tomorrow.
summer's not over. Yeah, and then Wednesday, Thursday again
There's a
next
sting
week.
in the tail.
I'm jumping on a plane.
I love this.
Are you going? You're getting out.
I'm off to Brisbane.
Not to the
What?
airport.
Oh, the airport.
We've got Felix in here today.
Oh, that's right, my 11-year-old. Is he on the phones?
Felix?
Just put him on the phones.
Are you going to be working today?
Does he know how to get to air?
He knows.
Someone just called. I'm pretty sure it was Tegan.
Oh,
Oh, they're calling again.
Okay, well, can you get on the phones? Thank you. Yeah,
He's got good awareness
What
about
have
the
you-
show, doesn't he?
oh, he's actually got the headphones on. And
yeah, he's got the headset on. He's taking calls.
Good on you, Felix.
He
He's
is.
on work experience
As
today.
soon as he walked, well, we're doing a lads' weekend.
Lads,
so
lads, lads.
that's nice.
Yeah, boys gone wild. We're heading to the GC.
Are you going,
Are you going to
either
the GC or Brisbane?
Well, we're going to Brisbane, then we're going to drive down to the GC tomorrow.
to a theme park?
No, he wants to go
What?
to Hooters.
What are you going to Queensland for besides Hooters?
Good boy.
Yeah,
Well, the good
yeah.
news is for
I
you
was-
up in Queensland is that it's going to rain all weekend.
Oh, great.
So you're enjoying
we'll get
that.
a table indoors.
Oh, actually, it's on the news right now. There's a cyclone in Queensland.
Oh,
So you're going to have to stay. You're going to have to go to Hooters and stay there the whole
Can you
time.
imagine what the airport's going to be like with a cyclone?
Guys, I don't want to be on the news getting winched to safety.
Oh, I
Are you
can't
going to
wait
go
to
on
see.
the aqueduct in the
Can't wait to see
cyclone?
Jase get vox popped at the airport.
Yeah, the wind just came out of nowhere, you know. We thought we'd take it off, and then we landed. We took off and we landed.
Oh my God, those people that do the interviews after their plane doesn't take off, they're always great.
I've had to do one before.
Oh, the crew were really great.
just
They
be
just
like,
kept us really calm.
I just want to get back to my family.
If they're watching.
You'll be hoping the cyclone keeps you in Queensland, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Might come in handy. Hey, look, we got a ripping show coming up today. My 11-year-old, when we arrived at work this morning, Felix walked in and saw something in the office and was like, oh, my God,
Really?
it's here. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, it might be damaged goods by the time it gets
No.
given away.
It's here, but not for much longer.
So here's the go. Clint got his hands on an item that has a 50,000 person waiting list.
It's insane. I'm one of the 50,000.
So is Jase.
Mate, the amount of texts I got from people saying, oh my God, you guys got one. This is nuts. We'll reveal what it is after 7 this morning. And in better news, we're actually going to give it away, which I strongly disagree on because I think the people get enough.
Give the people what they want, Jase.
No.
Yes.
Lauren,
I've come around. I think the people deserve it.
Yes,
oh,
Lauren.
great.
Yeah.
Way to make me
Because I
feel
always
bad.
like it when it's
The
two against
people,
one.
The people being Paul, your partner.
No. You and I are very generous. And Jase is a
Congratulations.
tight ass. This is another example of that.
Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. Can you hear me?
What?
Clint,
Yeah, I can hear you too well.
Lauren.
Unfortunately, I can still hear you.
So, okay, little.
I feel like I'm underwater.
Yeah, same.
Why are you talking like that?
I feel like I'm swimming. Just
So,
keep swimming.
for anyone that's just joined us,
It's very clear.
the fine people here at Nova
It's Christmas.
have given you guys a little treat.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I can hear.
Yeah, welcome to hearing.
There's a buzz.
Yeah, it's like a little.
There shouldn't be a buzz.
Like there's wind blowing
Okay.
between my
So the
ears.
management at Nova have treated you two, just
hang
2 out of the 3.
Where do I put it?
They promised them to me at the old joint and I never got them, to be honest.
They promised a lot at the old joint, Lauren. They bought you guys some very expensive headphones. This is like
they hurt a bit.
what?
They hurt a bit. They're like, do you feel like your ears are waterlogged?
Oh my god!
It's like we've got double hearing aids in.
So they bought you very expensive headphones. These are the sort of headphones like artists would wear when they're on stage.
Is this what Beyonce would wear? Jace has had them the whole time because he's a professional.
Yeah.
And Clint and I have been on work experience.
I'd say more Amy
Worse
Sharp
still,
than
I've
Beyonce.
had the big buggers.
Oh yeah, you look like the Nova boy.
I've
liked-
had them for 4 years.
I've liked my little headphones that I've been using and now I've got to move on to these and it sounds like it's raining.
It does, doesn't it? It's very.
You know what it
peaceful.
is? You can hear the aircon.
Do you know what it is?
Why are you yelling?
Oh, sorry. it's like.
It is like you can't hear.
No.
You're
guys,
talking with a lisp. Hang on,
He's
yelling.
I'm
What's-
just turning these down a bit. It's like my white noise machine.
It is.
Great, you're going to fall asleep.
Why does it sound
Fantastic.
like we've got a white noise machine
No,
in
no.
our brains? I can't use these. Thanks, management, for all
We
the
need-
money you've
we
spent.
must send
But I'm
them
going
back.
back to iPhone.
No. They're very good headphones. So they would be picking up like the wind. So if it's hearing
The
a lot
wind.
of
There's
Yeah,
no wind in here.
Was there a northwesterly in here?
This is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. Right.
It must be.
Do yours sound like that?
No, but my head's not full of air. Like it'd be picking up like the air conditioning vents and stuff. They're very sensitive.
They are. So we had to go and get Lauren and I
What'd
had to
you
go
say?
and get molds.
Oh my God, the mold
Wasn't
experience.
it torturous?
So they put this like foam in your ears and block your ears to get like literally a mold of your inner ear.
But what do they put in your mouth?
Oh,
What?
They put a block in your mouth, so you're like, imagine a pig with an apple in its mouth on a spit, right? That was
Lauren and
me.
I.
They put you on the spit.
Just not on the
They
rotisserie.
put this thing in your mouth which opens your ear canals,
I didn't have to have that.
but he said you might dribble a bit, and I was like, I'm not a dribbler.
Oh,
And what happened?
I could not stop dribbling. It was all over me, and he kept handing me tissues like to hold because my mouth was like wedged wide open,
How-
and I was like, "Can I take this out now?" He kept saying no.
and look how it was worth it. Oh, you didn't hear me. It was worth it.
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna.
might be the sound of your dribble that you can hear.
But he also said, "Now we do this little test and we check if you have to have your ears cleaned
Yes.
first." Yuck! And he said to me, "My ears are in beautiful condition.
Really?
I didn't need anything. They're immaculate." He said. What about you?
Mine were in immaculate condition too.
Did you dribble?
Nah, she picked a little bit of wax out, but that was about it.
That's disgusting.
He dribbled, but it was in reception before he was even called in.
No, I was full like.
What?
I said you drip. Oh, I can forget
these.
it.
I don't know about these. How much do these things cost? A lot.
Yeah.
They're going to take a bit of getting used to. It is the white noise machine. That's all I can
You've
hear.
gotten rid of the
I
lisp,
love it.
so that's a good thing.
Did I have a lisp before?
Oh, you were just talking a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you feel like you're underwater, Clint.
Yes.
Stop yelling at us.
You feel like you're underwater.
Stop yelling.
I know.
Huge night last night here in Melbourne. I know our very own Clint Stanaway was there. I'm talking about the one and only Kylie Minogue. Sing it, Lozzie.
On a night like this, just wanna be together.
Oh, the songstress is
on
back.
a night like
You
this.
talking
How long
about-
since she's been in Melbourne performing? It's been a
It's
long
been
time.
years. Yeah.
Where
I mean,
was it?
She's here often because her family's still here. But it was at Rod Laver Arena.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Packed to the rafters, couldn't swing a
And
cat.
of course, Kylie's uniquely Melbourne. Of course, she lived in Surrey Hills, went to school in Camberwell, worked in Nunawading
Where'd she work?
on the set of Neighbours, of course, and
Oh.
signed her first record deal in Albert Park.
Oh, she was an actress on Neighbours.
Yeah.
She wasn't like holding the lights or anything.
No.
I forgot that.
Thank you,
She came
IMDb.
back. She came back for the big farewell for Neighbours.
That's
she didn't
right.
say anything.
That's
Yes.
right.
Did anyone ever get to the bottom of why she didn't
why
say
did she
anything?
not say anything?
No.
She was too expensive.
Yeah, probably.
Remember, she just went, ah,
She did.
wow.
She do all the bangers?
Mate, can I tell you? So she got up there at the start and she made a point of saying, I'm home and this is going to be a celebration. She was really quite emotional about it, actually. But I
Because she would have had all her family.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh.
Did you go with the Vips?
Were you at the
Vips.
Minogues?
Yes, I was with the family in the family and friends section, which was lovely.
What's your history there again?
He's in love with Brendan Minogue. He
Well,
talks about him all the time.
Right, so Brendan, her brother, was a cameraman
He
at
was a
Channel
cameraman
9?
at 9.
You're
Yeah,
right.
for many, 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 many years.
Gotcha.
Not anymore. he sort of looks after the girls, but
Did they put a spotlight on you this time? You had to get up and dance again like last time.
No. There was none of that. But Kylie made a point of saying that this would be a celebration of everything, every hit through the 40 years since she
how
made her
good.
debut.
17, I made my first demo cassette. No idea what was going to happen. And then just a couple of years later, I released my first single. It was in a time and a place called the 80s.
Oh, Locomotion.
I just whispered to you. Was it Locomotion? Do the locomotion.
Now, this is tricky because if you're sitting with her family,
Yes.
you have to get up and dance.
Yeah, I was sort
But
of...
do they, or have they seen it all before?
Yeah, I was doing one of those awkward ones when you're half dancing, but you're also filming on your iPhone.
Oh,
Are you
God.
sitting and dancing, like
No,
wiggling?
I was standing, definitely standing.
Were you in the fro,
What's the front?
the front row?
Oh, we were one just on the first tier.
Oh,
yes, so
nice.
there was great seats, but a great night. All of the bangers, like Better the Devil You Know.
Oh, I love
that's
it.
a good one.
It was.
Did
hit
Danny get up
after
with her?
hit
She often comes out and does a duet.
No, there was no. Danny was there,
Yep.
and her son, not so little anymore, but the whole family there. It was just so special, so lovely. Then we went backstage for a few little.
Did you?
Sorry.
What did you wear? Did you have a feather
Oh,
boa?
I forgot.
What did you wear?
Can I tell you about my wardrobe?
Yeah, you would have been in a flap trying to sort that out.
Oh, can
did you have a
you imagine?
Kylie t-shirt on?
I went big, guys. I wanted to make a statement.
Did you wear one of those feathered headdresses?
Yeah, he would have been in a cowboy hat.
Did you look like you're at Carnival?
I wore my $700 polo shirt.
Oh,
Oh,
Louis
Louis
Vuitton.
Vuitton.
You're trying to
Oh.
impress. Try to impress Kylie. Did
and
she
the whole
comment
time,
on it?
were you looking at her family member sitting beside you going, don't spill your drink on my shirt?
Did you know she's also got a wine? She's got her own
Yeah,
wine.
called Kylie.
Kylie wine.
Really?
So that was what we were. No, I wasn't because I'm on FedFast, but everyone else.
Tell the truth.
No. I didn't touch a drop.
Question. When you went backstage,
Yes.
did you see Kylie?
No, she didn't make an appearance. No, unfortunately. But
So
her
what did you
wine was
do?
there.
Yeah, what'd you do? Just stand backstage.
Saw
Daryl the
Premier
lighting
was
guy.
there. Saw the Premier. G'day, Premier.
Jacinta Allen.
She was loving it. She's a Kylie fan from way back.
So you were
Sounds
hanging
like a sick party.
backstage.
What's that?
Sounds like a sick party.
God, I
Sick.
wish I was there.
Kylie's. It's like, they throw those Drake after party and Drake's not there. Was it like that?
A little bit. Yeah.
Did you think I might just knock on this door and say hello?
I should. Yeah,
G'day,
no,
Carl.
there's a lot of security down there. I didn't
Was
want
there?
Didn't want to make a scene.
So what? It was just you and the Premier.
No,
Drinking some
I
hard
saw
solos
her.
out
I
the
saw her across the room.
Walk around in Melbourne freely, or would she need to have security and stuff?
She wore a hat.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah.
Like Billie Eilish when she
Yeah.
arrived.
Well,
Because in the UK, is she more famous in the UK?
oh, she's
Huge in the
massive.
She's an absolute rock star
Massive.
there. Where here, she feels like the girl next door, right?
Yeah,
Like you
very
could live
much
there and
so.
you just be like, hi, Kylie.
I told you those whole meet and greet backstage, they're awkward as with artists. And I told you about my mate who had to look after Usher.
What
and
happened?
people paid, like, because if you're a true
Oh,
fan,
yeah, this is
this is horrific. If you're a true fan, you can pay
Mm.
upwards of thousands to get nice seats, and then you get a meet and greet afterwards. And Aaron was the record rep, and he had to line up all the winners and go, okay, Usher's going to be out in a sec. And Usher came flying out on a Segway, flew past them,
Segway?
flew past them, high-fiving them all, and then just kept Segwaying down the tunnel. And then Aaron had to go,
That's
all
it.
right, well, everyone's met Usher.
That
What
was
an
the meet and
experience.
greet.
That was the meet and greet.
Oh,
It's so
jeez.
embarrassing. You'd be filthy, wouldn't you? I'm never washing my hand for weeks.
Yeah.
He high-fived me.
Hey, how many costume changes do you reckon she had?
At least 7.
Or 4? I
Four.
thought 4 was
Really?
I thought
Did she
4
do
was
the
a
full
lot.
carnival thing?
No, a bit more understated. When I say understated, it was
I saw
still.
she was in an off-the-shoulder slinky number at one point.
Yes, a gold number.
The stripy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that looked
Started
good.
in gold,
Oh, of course. Did she bring out the hot pants?
went into a red number.
Did you bring out the hot pants?
Oh, did I watch
Did you wear your Kylie hot
and,
pants?
and the knee-high boots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stop
yeah,
it.
Well, that sends a message. It is just gone 26
Fun.
past 6.
How good.
Hope you enjoyed Kylie if you went last night, and welcome home, Kylie Minogue. How long is she in town for? A couple of days?
Yeah, three
Three shows in Melbourne. She's already done Sydney, and then she off to...
No, she started in Perth, went Adelaide. She's going that way. So
Oh,
she
then
goes
to
up
Sydney.
to Sydney.
Well, keep an eye out at Luna Park this weekend. Huge
Yes.
fan of the Scenic Railway, I've been told. Well, good morning, Melbourne. Welcome to your Friday. Clint, I was listening to your news earlier. Our boy Christian Petrarca, they're investigating the injury from last year.
So this follows a Players Association investigation. So they've sort of handed it over to the AFL, so the AFL is reopening it. It's more to do with the how AFL clubs manage injuries in the wake of them, so immediately after the response.
This was Christian's big injury.
Yeah, that's right. To see how they can better manage an injury in the first instance at the ground in the immediate aftermath.
I still remember I was at that game, and I think everyone was like so shocked to see him back out there.
What's he doing out there?
Yeah,
that's right. So I guess it can only be good for the game.
Which game was it where they couldn't get an ambulance? Remember there was someone that needed an ambulance and they had to leave him downstairs in the room for like an hour. They couldn't get an ambulance. I think it was in Sydney, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. I think so. I think
they
it was
should have an ambulance on standby.
Well,
all of those sporting events.
There usually is, which is why the question was asked. Why was there no ambulance there?
Otherwise, you drive them to the Monash on that little golf buggy with the stretcher.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Well, the Epworth is just up the road from
Oh, yeah, good call. Yeah. Is that the one I had to turn your car around in the car park? That was.
In Richmond.
Yeah. She was like, she's bought the world's biggest car. What is it, a tank?
Yeah. A Defender. And I just said, I'm just going to be 1 minute. And I accidentally didn't realise I'd parked it in an ambulance loading bay.
An ambulance
loading bay. So I'm sitting there, Clint.
I thought it was just a standing bay because I was running into the pharmacy.
This big Land Rover and I'm behind the wheel.
Because some of them are parking like 10-minute parks.
You've caused the ambulance ramping crisis.
Well, no. Then it pulled up. And so Jase went to move it. And he drove in through the boom gate and then couldn't get out of the car park.
Oh no!
It was just
we didn't hold anybody up because he was in the car. I didn't leave the car. Yeah. We didn't hold it. No. But it was a bit confusing, the signage.
What did you run in for?
I had to run into the pharmacy to get some antibiotics. You know, the pharmacy attached to the
to get some
hospital,
heartburn medication.
To get some antibiotics.
Get your Gaviscon. We've got to go. The ambulance needs the park.
Guys. Local councils.
They do your head in, don't they?
I know we've all had beef or got beef with them. Do you know your local council?
No, because I've just moved to Bentley. I haven't clashed with my local council yet.
No, well, it's a bin issue or it's a crime issue.
So what would it be out there? Bayside City Council?
No. Bayside's the other side than the P.
Is it? You might be the city of... Rich people. That's it.
No.
And Lozzie, you're in, where are you, Burundara? No?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that. I'm in the city of Yarra, which I'm pleased to...
wait, am I Yarra too? No, Yarra's over there. Yarra.
You're Stonington, maybe?
Stonington. I'm Stonington.
I'm pleased and proud to say as a ratepayer that my money is going to a worthwhile cause this morning.
Oh, what have they done? Giving you an extra bin?
$18,000 they're spending on installing a climate change countdown clock, which predicts when the world will end.
What?
That's right.
Where are they installing it?
$18,000.
I think it's cheap.
That seems cheap for a doomsday clock.
In the Edinburgh Gardens.
So
that's in Fitzroy. That's right.
Yarra extends all that way. Yeah, I used to be Fitzroy.
So right now,
it feels like a Fitzroy thing to do.
It does. According to the doomsday clock, by the way, thanks for asking, the world is meant to end in 2030.
What?
That's why the
5 years?
Yeah.
That's why the clock's so cheap.
But yeah, it's a run-out sale. Everything must
why
go,
is it
including
the world
us.
What's happening in 5 years?
The ozone layer.
Well, it's just, because we are...
Jase, what was that? The ozone layer? What's it going to do?
Open up.
And what, burn us all?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, the project is called Dead Zone, $18,000 funded by the city of Yarra, created by a local artist, Yandel Watson.
Come on, Yandel.
Do you think that's a good...
No. I also don't want to know.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And do we get our $18,000 back if we're still going strong in 2031?
Should be put on
she
the
should
bar.
have to give a refund if it's wrong.
Yes.
Because isn't there a comet coming towards the Earth
There
too?
is.
Yeah, there is.
Hurtling towards Earth.
They're
but
filming.
that's going to be like...
It could take out an entire city. It might take out the city of Yarra. Maybe that's why the clock was cheap. I don't know.
It's a doomsday calendar for only the city of Yarra is what you're saying. Over in Stonington, we're going to be fine.
I'm with you. I don't want to be told.
I don't mind art installations. Like,
I was upsetting Lauren the other day because
I'm going to the art fair tonight.
Are you?
Oh,
Stop it.
yes, off to the art fair.
Really? What do they do there?
Have like taped bananas on the wall that sell for $25,000 or something.
Do you nude paint?
Oh my God.
That's what art is.
Hey, 13, 24, 10.
How many bins you got?
No. 13, 24, 10. Tell us something we don't want to know. We've got this clock in Fitzroy Gardens telling us when the world's going to end.
Do you mean like how those Harvest Snap peas aren't actually good for you?
Yes, exactly
What
like
do you
that.
mean? No.
Fooled me.
Hang on.
No, the snap peas. that
Very
you-
bad health rating, but they're so delicious.
Bullshit.
No.
No, the Harvest Snap peas is these
Terrible
peas,
for you.
They're very bad
The
for you.
salt and vinegar one.
Oh
The
my God,
flavoured
they're
ones
so
are actually
good.
worse for your stomach.
Maybe that's why you've got
Stop
stomach
it.
issues.
Swear to God. Because I was throwing them back like Tic Tacs.
Maybe that's what's causing my gastritis.
Yeah, it was causing mine.
Get the Gaviscon out. He's had too many S&V Harvest poos.
13, 24,
I
10.
love those things.
Apparently they're not good for you.
Oh,
That's bad news that you don't want to hear.
Tell us something we don't want to know. I was telling you the other day the most unsafe seats on a plane where if something happened, like...
Oh, you don't
you
want to
would-
know that because you can't
Well,
always
there's-
seat select.
Wait,
I think it's at the front.
Well, you're on a plane today. Where aren't you sitting?
I paid the extra $55 to live.
Are you on
Okay.
the exit row? I think that's safer, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
In the
So
middle.
where's the? You don't know where the unsafe?
I don't
is?
want to reveal it.
Okay. I might be in there.
13, 24, 10.
Today.
What's some bad news that we just would rather have our head buried in the sand about?
You know what? Food's a massive one when people are like, do you know what's in that? Do you know how many calories that is?
Well, I've got one.
I've gone on that supermarket
I've got
swap
one.
page.
Supermarket
I'm
sweep
obsessed with
with
it.
Ian Turpie.
No, swap. And it tells you like
Oh.
what the best rice cakes are and what's in some of them
Do you know
and what's
one?
the best.
QP mayo.
Oh, yum.
Apparently, it is one of the worst things you can put in your mouth.
No.
Shocking.
What?
Shocking. Even just a dollop.
Even the good ones from the
Just
Japanese shop?
Saturated in calories.
No.
QP. No good.
Well, Lauren rang me yesterday and...
Go on, tell everyone what you were doing. And I said you didn't have to talk about this. We like being honest.
But well, I feel like we ask our listeners to be honest on the
Yes.
show. You know, we should be honest about what's going on with us. So the missus and I, you could feel tension building in the house.
Mhm.
Last couple of-
Building?
Building. And I was like, oh, a couple fight.
Well,
might
it's
be-
hard when you've got kids or other people around because you can't just like snap at each other or
Exactly.
actually have it out. You've got to.
And we're like, hey, we need to discuss a few issues. Let's sit down and talk about it at the Westfield Food Court.
Oh.
At the
No better place.
It's funny
Just
because
by the dumpling bar?
our
No.
boss called me yesterday and she said, I'm trying to get on to you, all three of you. I was like, look, getting three of us at one time is not ideal because our new favourite thing to do is be on a group phone call. And she said, oh, Jase said he's at the Westfield Food Court sorting out some life things with his wife. But is he making that up? And I was like, oh, no, that's a very Jase thing
Yeah,
to do. Do it in public. You don't yell at each
That's
other.
right. That's
Do it in a restaurant.
Yeah.
You can't get too heated.
Exactly.
You just have to stay calm.
You pick a nice table in the food court, people around,
Till she
Thursday lunchtime.
and then
stands up and throws a plate of noodles at you.
Yeah,
Public humiliation.
No one's going to do that. Instead, you just do that thing where you grit your teeth and you're like, well, that's not going to work.
We'll
for
talk
me.
about this in the car.
No, you drive separate.
Yeah, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you can cool off
Tricks
in
of
the
the
car.
trade.
Yep.
I don't think you're alone. I think it's actually quite smart.
Thank
Because you do. When you're in your own home, you can just be like,
Things
oh, go
escalate
away. And
and
you
you-
walk
exactly.
off. You can't walk off in a
No,
restaurant.
no,
right?
and you're still waiting for that little thing to buzz to say your meal's ready.
Oh.
What'd you order, by the way?
Dumplings.
I love a dumpling. Pan fried.
Got the pan fried, the
With
pork.
the vinegar. Do you have the vinegar? Oh.
Oh,
So
nice.
chili oil. Anyway, we digress.
Yes.
There was an issue that came up yesterday, which I know Lauren's had an absolute field day with. I'm going. Shut up.
I don't know about this.
I'm going to Brisbane today. I'm flying up to
Yeah.
Brisbane to see my three
Taking
sisters.
the boys?
I'm taking one of my boys.
Okay, cool.
I'm not taking all three because it's too much. So I'm taking my 11-year-old with me, flying up to Brisbane, going to hang out with my sisters
Great.
and just see any friends I've got up there. Right? Shut up.
I'm not saying a thing.
Yesterday in the food court, my wife said, hey, I don't want you seeing your ex-girlfriend. Now, I call him ex-girlfriend. We dated 20 years ago. Like, we're friends. She's got a family. I've got a family. We still chat.
Mm.
And I was planning on swinging past their place with Felix. I know her husband. All the kids can have a swim. What are we going to have, a rendezvous in the driveway? And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, just ask Lauren about it. Girls would be a bit iffy about,
I'm on loose side.
pack up your headphones.
I'm on loose side.
Your microphone's off now.
You can't do that. We had this discussion last week. This is not your show. You cannot turn me down. I'm on loose side.
20 years ago.
Okay.
20 years ago.
Just do it when you're all together as a family.
Her family will be there.
How do you know? How does Lou know that?
I said her family will be there.
Before I rule,
Oh, here we go.
No.
Judge
before I
Judy.
pass judgment, I need a little bit more information.
Like, I wouldn't love it if Paul was going out of town and catching up with ex-girlfriends and I wasn't there.
hang on.
That's
When you
weird.
say it like that sounds sus.
Okay,
I'm in Brisbane to see.
Are the families friends? Are the kids friends?
Yeah, like they know each other. They've seen each other.
I've got a question.
Okay.
Yes.
If the roles were reversed and that ex-girlfriend was coming to Melbourne, would she make a beeline for your place to come for a swim in
yes,
the pool?
yeah, I
And
would
to
say
hang out with Lou and the kids.
I would say come round. Last time she was here, I met her in a restaurant, but I took one of the boys.
See? No.
What do you mean? We just went for lunch.
Why didn't you come over to the house and see the whole family?
Because
See Lou.
It just didn't work that time.
So it's not working this time either?
No. You're making it so much more sus than it needs to be.
Well, Lou said to you, because you called me and said, Lou said to ask Lauren and see what she thinks. So you're asking me and I'm on Lou's side.
I didn't ask you. I was telling Clint.
Now what are you going to do? Because you're going to Brisbane.
Don't you think? Like,
If you catch up in a restaurant with no other people there, I'll be mad.
I'm not going.
I'll be secondhand mad
Stop
for Lou.
saying that.
Well,
Like,
that's what you did last time.
I think you should just go to Wet n Wild and
What, with the ex-girlfriend? No,
I don't want
that's
to
a
go to a
bad
place
idea.
called Wet n Wild with the ex-girlfriend.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Well, good morning and welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday freebies as well. If you want great value, it's at the Ready Express. You can grab a coffee, fuel, or lunch to go. Whatever you need, it's at the Ready. And today, if you head to Shell Ready Express Moorabbin between 7:30 and 8:30 this morning, you'll see the Supernova cars down there.
What are they dishing out this morning?
Free coffees on us this morning.
nice. A latte.
7:30 till 8:30. Grab a latte on us on your way to work at Shell Ready Express
how
in
nice.
Moorabbin. That'll be nice.
Very nice.
I'm loving a long black at the moment.
Yeah, we're all on the long
we're
blacks, aren't we?
They're sort of like the skinny version, aren't
Although,
they?
you know what? I'm craving an almond latte.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just
been
a bit
3
of-
weeks.
I've never tried all the different milks. The oat.
Oat's good. There was a big thing the other day that came out about which milk is best for you.
Oh, yeah? Talk to me.
Almonds not, well, since I'm such a green thumb and our environmental
Yes.
warrior on the show, oat is the best for the environment.
Is it?
Question.
I believe so. Almond
Question.
takes a lot of water to make. A lot of almonds.
Are all the milks okay in a milkshake?
I don't know.
Because some people can't have dairy, so
That's
they're
what I
great
mean, like,
alternatives.
yeah.
But then some people can't have nuts, obviously, so you can't have.
Oh,
but you could have
God.
oat, or you could have cow's milk.
Bloody pressure on the baristas these days.
I
man.
once went, and when I was on the Today Show doing the weather, and I
You milked an almond.
no, I milked a camel,
Oh.
and I had a camel latte.
A camel milk latte.
Are you sure
Not
it
a
was-
caramel milk.
No, camel milk ice cream and
You have to get on the teat.
camel milk latte. They're big for people who are allergic to dairy.
How long did it take you to milk the camel?
It was quite an experience. I'll see if I
Was
can
it-
find
was
some
it-
photos.
Can you,
Yeah, they're
show
like
us your
Was
yeah,
it two
yeah,
hand
yeah, yeah.
two hand job?
Two-hand job.
was it? Well, you had to hold.
camels
hold
were
a mic.
great, very
you would have
friendly.
been holding a mic.
I
Would have
like
been
camels,
Just a one-hand
although
job.
they spit on you sometimes.
On
Camels are spitters, aren't they?
Yes.
after
yeah.
or
Don't know. Whenever
Depending
they
on
feel
their
like it.
depending on their mood.
Camel milk ice cream. Try it for yourself.
I'm right.
Not sure where you get it.
I'll stick with blue ribbon.
And camel milk soap for people who have allergies.
It
Oh,
is
yeah.
just gone 7:06.
Loz's Lips.
As well as we reading the Weather Bureau website, Lauren does have another skill, and that is lip reading.
Yeah. I don't need to eavesdrop. I don't need to listen. I can just look through a window and know when they're talking about us.
That's right. So
In the office?
if you're in a office environment that has the old glass cubicle meeting rooms, you know where you'd come in handy. You know those little booths you see online on the gram all the time that they're installing in offices.
Oh yeah.
Where
What
you can go in
little
the
booths?
you go in the glass booth
Oh,
to
the
make a phone
booths.
call.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be good just standing at the glass reading their
Watching.
lips.
Watching. I'm always watching.
All right, we got some noise-cancelling headphones. Can you chuck those on? We're going to be
can.
playing some music in your ears, so you won't be able to hear what we say. The top she's wearing today.
Yeah, found her.
Yeah, it's very Where's Wally, isn't it? It's a mix between Where's Wally and the people that work at the candy bar at Chadstone.
Oh, yes. The old school candy bar.
Yeah.
She looks good, though.
Yeah, she looks great.
doing good things for you, Lauren.
Yeah, Febfast working for you.
It's doing good things for you.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we
I'll
go.
go first.
Okay.
Do you want to sip on my slushy?
Two people have a lot of suction.
Nope.
Well, do you
Two.
you
You.
want,
Like I was saying, amazing ability she has.
want to sip on my slushy?
You want to eat something.
Nope.
Sip
Sip.
Yep.
on my
You want to sip on my
slushy.
suction.
Nope. Slushy.
You want to sip on my slushy.
Yay! Stay with us because we've got some very exciting news regarding
big
the
news, Jase.
Ninja
Are
slushy
we giving
machine.
away that slushy maker?
Okay,
Are you
Lawrence-
sure I can't keep it?
All right, Lawrence just revealed the news. No point sticking with us. We're giving away a slushy machine.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Okay, next one. Laurie, let's do the locomotion.
Lauren likes to go to Love Machine.
Have you been to Love Machine?
I love Love
Oh,
Machine. I haven't
same.
been for ages.
Very good.
Is that an adult shop?
No, it's a nightclub.
Oh,
I mean, it
right.
turns adult shop later, I'm sure.
Gotcha. Laurie,
Lauren,
let's do the locomotion.
let's do
The locomotion.
the Love Machine.
Or the locomotion.
The whoopee cushion.
Locomotion.
Love Potion. Lauren, let's do Love Potion.
The
locomotion.
locomotion.
Come on, baby.
do
The locomotion.
Kylie,
Everybody's
You got
doing it.
Yep, you got it. You got one more, Clint?
The name's Bond. James Bond.
The app said I'm James Bond.
The what?
The name's
Bond.
Bond. James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Hey!
Topical, of course, because they've just sold the James Bond franchise.
Really?
Yes.
Is there a new James Bond?
What do you mean?
The franchise has been passed on.
Oh, no, I
Who
can't.
to?
No, you can take them off now.
Who to? Look,
We done?
Yeah.
all thanks to East Bentley Dental Group. Everything
Well done
dental.
today.
Everything dental under one roof. Visit ebdg.com.au. The crew at East Bentley Dental Group know what they're
How do
doing.
you describe
I'm
that?
back. Oh, there's
the
locomotion.
fashion.
What fashion?
Your fashion. We were talking about it when you had your cans on. We were saying how
Don't.
lovely you look
Everyone's
today.
teasing me, telling me I look like Where's Wally.
Oh, we didn't say
We
that.
didn't say
no,
that.
God,
No.
Let's say hi to our next guest here on Nova.
Our next guest is a former Formula One team boss and star of the Netflix show Drive to Survive.
How do you sum up your season then this year?
It's one short word. Shit.
Please welcome to the show racing legend Gunther Steiner. Woo!
Hey, there he is.
Hello.
Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We are excellent.
Where are we talking to you from?
I'm at home in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Great.
Now, I've heard you saying recently in recent weeks that you think Oscar Piastri, our Melbourne boy, has a very good chance of taking out the Australian Grand Prix. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct, yeah. And I'm not saying it because you're Australian. You know, I say it to other outlets as well because I think he's in a very good position, you know, to win quite a bit this year if it all goes how I think it will go, that the McLaren is the best or one of the best cars this year.
Look, Lauren's the one that actually got me into Formula One.
Yeah, I love it.
You were on a plane one day and she got me to watch Drive to Survive.
Which I think has brought a lot of people into the sport that
Massive.
weren't purists of F1, right?
It's made you a bloody star.
Hasn't it?
I don't know about that.
The thing I can't get my head around is when there's two drivers for the one team and then a driver will be told, hey, we need you to
Team
let the
order.
other,
Yeah, it's a
we
team
need you to
sport.
let the other team member go in front and win the race. Is that a frustrating are you nervous going into a chat over the two-way with the drivers when you have to ask them to do that?
Yeah, and what it is normally, you make an agreement before the race if things happen, what you're going to do. And I think sometimes in a season, you know, like what I predict for this year, that they let Lando and Oscar start off, the better man wins. But after a certain point, and normally that point is around the summer break, when there is the 2-week break for everybody, when they come back and there's a chance to win the World Championship, you need normally to focus on one guy if one of your opponents is close by. So that is what you do. But even if you agree it before the race, when you have to say it in the race to let somebody by or to not stay in the way, it's never an easy call.
Gunter, I know you spoke about Oscar being a potential winner of the Australian Grand Prix, the Melbourne Grand Prix. Is he a potential world champion?
Yes, absolutely. And I mean, he showed that last year, because Lando Norris is obviously one of the best drivers out there in the moment. And he sometimes beats him. It's a big competition between them. Sometimes one is better than the other one, but it's not like that Lando is dominating Oscar. Oscar sometimes was faster than Lando.
And we've also got Jack Doohan coming in this year, son of Mick Doohan. He's making his F1 debut.
Alpine,
how's he looking as a young upcoming driver?
I think he did pretty well in F2. He never won the championship. But in F2, if you're not in the right team at the right time, like also in Formula 1, you're not going to win. But I think he has done well. He has won F2 races. Obviously, when you come into F1, it's a big step up again, So, but he has got a big opportunity, and he's a very experienced racer. So I think he has got a good chance. I think he has got enough time to show how good he is and to earn his seat in F1.
What's it like being Gunter? Jase said before about how popular you are, and he's right. We see you at Albert Park, waving, high-fiving, signing autographs. You are like a driver.
A rock star. You walk around like a rock star.
What's it like, and do you love it? Because you've become so popular in the wake of Drive to Survive.
It's something which came unexpected for me. I didn't work for this, but it's good, and you can give something back to people. I think motorsport, next year is 40 years that I work in motorsport. Wow. It's given a lot of things to me in my life, It just happened, It wasn't like when all of a sudden I got more known in the world, it was like I achieved something. No, it happened, and now I have to deal with it. But, there are worse things to deal with it than that one.
Yeah. But some of the F1 team principals, like you guys admittedly are rock stars when it comes to F1 now, but there's a few that are a bit happier with themselves than others, would you say? Like there's your Christian Horners, they're all these big characters. Do any of them take themselves a bit too seriously?
I don't think. It's still a sport, We are having a good life, and we are not changing the world, I would say,
Yeah, right.
Obviously, we give entertainment, and I'm aware of that. It's entertainment. It's not changing the world. So, I don't take myself serious, and some people, we are not all the same. That is a good thing,
Yeah,
I think.
some love the attention more than others,
Good
right?
attitude. Hey, Gunter, is there something that would be surprised to find out about you? Like, are you a bad driver? Do you take 2 hours to change a tyre compared to, on the track?
No, there's nothing really be surprising to me. I'm a very normal driver. I can drive, but I'm not a race car driver by no means. And I can change a tire, by the way. I take you on. Oh, yeah.
That's better than any of us can do.
Out of habit, if someone's filling up your petrol, do you just start yelling at them? Quicker, quicker.
No, I leave them,
We're just a few weeks out from the Australian Formula One Grand Prix. How does the Australian Grand Prix compare to others in the world? I mean, Monaco looks spectacular, but here in Melbourne, we put on a pretty good show.
Absolutely, and it's the first race, which is always nice to be, because your hopes are up, you have got energy, you want to go back racing, so it's a natural drive, but also people love to go there, because the fans, you can see, if you go to places, and there's not I don't think there are really any place anymore where the people don't care about F1, but in Australia, for sure, people care, and they love it, and that makes people happy, that makes the drivers happy, makes all the team members happy, the mechanics, because they see that they come here and give people what they want, So it's always a cool place to be. And the weather normally is good as well, normally.
For a long time, Gunter, there's been a debate here in Melbourne, day race, twilight race, night race. Would you like to see a night race at Albert Park?
No, I think Albert Park, how it is, it's very good, I think it's very good. You could do it at night, but there's enough night races now, and Albert Park was always a day race, so why change it? People love it like it is, people come along, people watch it on TV, so I wouldn't change Albert Park to a night race.
Okay, you said Oscar Piastri may win. Who else will we see on the podium in Melbourne, do you think? What's your prediction?
For me, the favorites this year are the McLarens and the Ferraris. So I think that will be the podium, But it will be so close this year. That's my prediction between the big four: McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, and Red Bull. So not 100% sure, but I think as the teams, McLaren and Ferrari will be the best. So we will see. I would think 2 McLarens and 1 Ferrari on the podium.
And Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari this year?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, everybody talks about it, and obviously he has a lot to deliver now because there's a big anticipation for him to do well, and he's a good driver. But I take my hat off to him making that change so late in his career to change team.
It does seem like a dream combo, though. Seeing Lewis Hamilton drive for Ferrari will be
Change
amazing.
can be as good as a holiday. Hey, Gunther, we can't wait to see you when you get to Melbourne. And also, the live show will put the ticket details up on our socials. Mate, swing past the studio when you get to Melbourne. We'd love to see you in person.
Thank you very much. I will try to do it.
Lauren and I, for months, have been talking about this particular item.
Yeah, since last year.
Well, it came out in the US last year.
Yes.
We couldn't get our hands on it. We couldn't even import it.
No, I tried.
What is it about the item that
there's so much.
It brings so much joy to the family home.
There is over 50,000 people on a shortlist for it. And this week, Clint got his hands on it.
50,000 people on the wait list to buy the Ninja Slushie.
One of the most requested items.
The Ninja Slushie.
I'm going to make myself a frozen margarita. Hey, margarita.
All right. The Ninja Slushie machine. Now, I need to openly say we are not on a kickback from Ninja. We're not getting any money. In fact, we have been begging them to get our hands on one of these machines. Somehow Clint did, and Lauren and I have missed out.
And you're jealous.
Jealous is an understatement.
My kids are just...
It looks good, doesn't it?
My kids look so dehydrated at home at the moment.
Up.
Okay.
You've got
And
all
hot.
the mod cons in
Everyone's
your mansion.
hot in my house.
You don't need one. You don't need one
I
either.
need something chilly.
The weather today is 31 degrees. It screams
Oh my gosh.
margarita.
Doesn't
You
it?
know what? It's the perfect weather weekend-wise to win this.
Well, the good news is that Melbourne gets a chance to win it because we're feeling so generous, the three of us.
Not all three. I think Melbourne's taken enough.
Can I tell you, that machine is
The Ninja
sexy.
Slushie.
Have a look at it.
Melbourne don't deserve
People
it.
have been calling. The phones are going troppo trying to win the Ninja
Should
Slushie.
we give her a name?
No, this is not a sponsored thing. This is not a
Sharon,
paid for thing.
the slushie maker.
I
Clint's
was thinking
just
Sandra.
got it somehow.
Sandra. Sandra.
Yeah.
Sandra Slushie's better.
That's the one.
What
Sandra
about-
Slushie's like
sounds
Sandra
like Channel
Sully.
10 news
Yes.
reader.
Icy
Hi,
Irene.
No, Sandra Slushie.
Okay.
What did you say?
Icy Irene.
Oh, I see Irene.
No, let's go Sandra Slushie. Now, here is the
Sandra
go.
Slushie like
Oh my
Sandra
God.
Sully.
Look at the
Sandra
phone
Slushie.
lines.
Could we get her to do the ad? Hi, I'm Sandra Slushie. Are you a little hot this weekend?
It's just in.
Feel like a frozen margarita.
A margarita.
Oh my goodness, look at the people call.
Now, here's the go. We're going to make you work for it, Melbourne.
Yeah. Because I want it, and I'm not allowed to have it, I've
No.
been told. So, we're going to make you write a song about the Ninja Slushie.
You have to
telling
sing.
us how much you want to.
You got to sing for your slushie.
Like it
Love
could
it.
be, hey, margarita. That was a good one.
Yep. Margarita.
Hey!
What other things could you do?
Oh, I get it. Like sing for your supper.
Sing for your
slushie.
You got it,
Sing for
Sandra.
Very
Sandra
creative.
Slushie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To win Sandra Slushie, you got to sing for your slushie.
Okay, now we don't want silly, ridiculous songs. So I'm taking this competition very seriously.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do it right now. You've got how long?
You've got half an hour. We're going to open the phones after 8 o'clock and do this. So you've
And
got
you could
30
be winning
minutes.
Sandra Slushie. Get Riding Melbourne.
Yeah.
Get the kids 13 24 10. Get the kids and get ready to call after 8 with your Sandra Slushie song. Doesn't have to be Sandra Slushie.
Sandra Slushie is begging
Oh.
for a beautiful home.
What
Now
about
listen.
Summer Nights from Greece? That could be a good
Oh,
one.
that's
about
not
the Slushie
bad.
machine.
Now listen, if the songs aren't good, we're not giving this thing away.
No, we are. We're giving it away
No.
this morning.
And if the songs aren't good, we're keeping
I'll be
it.
the judge of
After
that.
8,
It's
sing
mine.
for your slushie. Something's hit the news that you are unhappy about.
I'm not necessarily unhappy about it, but
Settle
I think
down.
there'll be
Ooh.
people who are very happy about it this morning. If you've seen the Herald Sun in particular, it's all about Melbourne and all the great things in Melbourne, including a list of Melbourne's most livable suburbs. What would you guys think they are?
Oh, it'll be Bayside area,
I mean, I
imagine.
could have a guess, but I just read it in my news, so
Okay.
I'd win.
You
What
reckon
do you reckon?
Bayside?
It'd be
But Bayside's full of crime.
Yeah, I know.
That would have made it drop down a few.
Us, are we including Mornington, the peninsula?
Peninsula. Well, actually, it's the opposite of the peninsula, the most livable suburb in Melbourne, and I actually kind of agree with this. It is beautiful there. Fitzroy North. It's beautiful.
North side.
Lots of parks, wide open streets.
Do you know what I fell in love with when I was diving with the water police? Williamstown.
Now, Williamstown's like its own town.
Yeah.
It really is.
You cross that bridge.
There's like one street that felt like I was on the back lot at Movie World. You know, it was like the old Western town. But it's like, it was beautiful.
So Fitzroy North, Canterbury and Flemington. Now, Canterbury is beautiful. Another
Very
place
leafy there.
It seems like it's places with parks and big wide streets. Flemington, I haven't spent a lot of time in Flemington unless it's stumbling out of Flemington Racecourse.
They've got a good Luxor shop there near Flemington Racecourse.
Traffic's
That's all I can remember
horrible
about it.
Traffic's so bad.
Essendon gets a 9.5. There are trains, trams, buses, several
Hawthorne
walking-
East is on the list as well, I believe.
Hughesdale, 9.7. West Melbourne, 9.8. Hawthorne East, yes, 9.8.
Seen some on the way out to the airport.
Yeah.
Fitzroy North gets a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, perfect score.
On the left of the freeway, you got Essendon. Does
Yes.
that fall over the other side as well? Because some of their houses, I remember walking.
Well,
Moorabbin?
it's more Coburg, isn't it? Out that way.
Mate, there's some monster houses in those streets.
So you got
Oh, yeah,
Essendon,
huge.
Ascot Vale on one side and probably Coburg the other.
Essendon Ascot Vale's very cool, isn't it?
Very cool, Lauren.
Yeah, and close to the airport.
But you lived in Fitzroy North for some
No,
time.
I didn't. I couldn't
Or were you
afford Fitzroy North. I was Fitzroy.
Oh.
And Fitzroy's
Not quite
more
cool enough.
urban.
That's like me.
Urban living. Small, narrow streets.
Hampton East, not Hampton.
Yeah.
Still big
We're
house,
always
though.
just that one step closer.
Yeah, I couldn't afford Fitzroy North.
I'll tell you
but
what I don't-
Fitzroy North, you know what? It is it's very close to the city. It is full of parks. There's great schools. But the Northsiders, my God, they'll be ringing the bell on their bicycles this morning, won't
they just?
Yes.
Filling that little basket on their bike full of goods?
Yes.
I'm
They're
loving-
bread baskets, organic produce. It's expensive to live in Fitzroy North.
Loving my new area of Bentley.
Yeah.
But we might as well dig up Centre Road.
Why?
Because I don't think I've ever been on Centre Road over 11 k's an hour.
Oh, traffic.
It's hard. And speaking of bad things in the area, executive producer Brody the Thumb, he's just moved in up the street.
Is that what's bad?
Like the riffraff.
I thought you were going to say speed humps.
That
but
are
no.
on the streets around there. Centre Road, have you ever gone over 12 k's?
I'm the Prince of Bentley.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
Oh, what does that even mean?
Grew up there. I just kind of consider it mine.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're
You
going to
ask for
flip
a
the
massage
switch.
shop, he can tell you 9 addresses off the top of his
There's
head.
all these people riding their penny farthings through Fitzroy North, happy as clams this morning.
just?
Yes.
What's
We're
a
gonna
penny
flip-
farthing?
Aren't
Is that the
those
one, the
with the
unicycle?
big wheel and the little wheel?
Yeah.
There's a guy who rides it down Fitzroy Street. He's
Really?
very clever. I always stress he's going to get stuck in
Just
the
the
tram
bloke with the
tracks.
carrot
Yep,
walk
still
around there? Carrot
Happy as a
man?
clam.
Yeah.
Carrot man.
Have we ever seen the carrot on the penny farthing?
No, that would be hard because it
What
doesn't
about
bend. It's
the
very
fella with
crisp.
with the llama? Walks his llama.
Is
he
he
that
Fitzroy
way?
North? It feels like a Fitzroy
Yeah,
North.
very
thing.
Fitzroy.
They're all people are happy in Fitzroy North.
Okay, we want to speak to the unhappy.
Yeah, we want to flip the switch. Come on, Melbourne. 13 24 10. What is the worst thing in your suburb?
What's your suburb shit?
There's a whole stretch of Chapel Street that just needs to go in the bin at the moment. It's
Which
so.
bit?
It's where there's big construction. I think they're doing, is it a tunnel or a something?
Oh,
and
there.
then
Where it's all boarded up.
the nightclub burnt down across
Near
the
the
road, so
Perseverance
that's been
Hotel.
taken down.
Yep,
There's buildings
gotcha.
falling down. There's crime. There's things being firebombed.
We have a lot of massage joints in Bentley.
Oh.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well,
No. I'm not talking in Doda.
zzz.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking the light up signs.
Oh,
Like
in
there's
Bentley.
two across the road from the McKinnon.
Get yourselves
Hotel.
down there on the weekend, Melbourne.
What a place to be.
Again, I don't. It's,
I think
you're
you-
not going there for a hot stone.
Oh.
You're all very relaxed out that way, aren't you?
Well,
No sore shoulders.
No.
Very relaxed
No.
necks. 13 24 10 Melbourne. What is the worst thing in your suburb? You've got the doomsday clock in yours.
I do. I'm City of Yarra Doomsday Clock.
I used to have
Pretty
meth
good, though.
Coles in Hampton East.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the lady that stole the barbecue chicken, took it out of the plastic bag, put it in her handbag?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's a dead giveaway that you stole it.
Yeah.
All right, 13 24 10. We got free stuff in return. I got tickets to Gumby World. I got Upstate Gym memberships, and I got skin control packs. What's the worst thing about your suburb? Give us a call at Nova. 13 24 10. What's the worst thing about your suburb? In the Herald this morning, they put a list out of the best suburbs in Melbourne. We want to know what's shocking about yours. You know what I've never got?
Talk to me.
Caulfield. I feel like half of it's the graveyard.
The graveyard?
There's a big cemetery there.
Oh, some people don't like the big cemetery in the
I know
middle.
exactly what
like,
you're
Oh, but
talking.
people are dying to get in.
Oh,
No, my dad's favourite.
My dad loved that gag. Loved it. All right, 13 24 10 is our number.
Sinead.
Give me a sec. Computer's jamming on me. Computer says no.
Computer says no, we can't talk.
We need the computer to say.
Sinead in
yes, here
McKinnon.
she is.
Morning.
What's wrong with McKinnon?
Morning.
I just moved in there.
Yeah, so I've lived there for 28 years, and the worst thing is the speed bumps. Every street.
Oh, are they?
Every single street.
Is there too many hoons in McKinnon? Is that why?
I'm not sure, but they go over the speed bumps about 5 kilometres an
All
hour.
right.
But sometimes, Sinead, the speed humps aren't like they're not proper speed humps.
No,
They're
I
just
know.
a
That's
bit
the
of-
thing.
Da-da-da-da-da-da,
And they've
those
got
ones.
that. They've
It's
got
just
that
annoying.
little gap in them where you try and put the wheels of the car to
yeah.
get through.
Usually one can go up and one
Yes,
can go down.
yes.
So is McKinnon known for its speed humps?
Yeah, we got a few there.
They do your head in.
Yep, speed humps and the massage joints. 13 24 10 is our number. Those two are not linked. What's the worst thing about your suburb? Phone lines have lit up on this one. People aren't happy where they're living. We'll fly through the calls next. Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Still to come, your chance to win $5,000 at 8 o'clock with the 5K question. And Andy Lee is opening up a pub
An Aussie pub.
in New York City. He's going to be joining us after 8 o'clock. I believe the beer taps are flowing. Before we get to that, though, we're hitting the suburbs of Melbourne. We want to know, what do you hate about your suburb?
What's the worst thing in your suburb? It's time to get it off your chest, Melbourne, because we've got the list of the best suburbs. Fitzroy North getting a perfect score of 10 out of 10 this morning. But we want you to dob in something in your suburb. 13 24 10. Taylor from Altona. Morning.
I like Altona.
Morning.
What's wrong with
Altona's
Altona?
great.
The beach
What's
is
wrong
beautiful.
Beaches are beautiful, but they absolutely reek.
with it? Oh, they're smelly.
What
What
do
do they
they-
smell
yeah.
like?
Well, a lot of people are saying they think it's their husband's farts. I thought it was my son chewing in the back seat. I thought I had a rotten something under my front seat, but
Oh,
no,
it's
it's
that
all
bad.
the seaweed piled up on the beach.
Oh.
As soon as you enter that main road, oh my goodness, it's just
What, is that
grateful.
all year round?
Yeah, or is this a storm-affected situation? You know when, like,
I
there's a
feel
lot
like
of rain?
it might be actually a storm affected, but no, I've smelt it. I've been here for probably 10 years, and
Right.
no, it's
Bit of a
pretty
So
much
what do
sulphur.
they
all-
do with washed up seaweed? Do they get rid of it or throw it back in the ocean, or
It
just stays there?
Just stays there.
The beaches
Yeah.
just do their thing.
Yeah, well, after a storm especially, it's
Yeah.
quite bad to swim in the
When
water.
When I lived in New Zealand, Rotorua is
Rotorua.
a place where
Isn't
they
that
do.
pristine?
That's where they do all the zorballing and all the
Yeah,
action
yeah.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
It reeks.
Is it?
Well, they've got natural springs there, and all the
Oh.
gases from that. Like as soon as you
Oh.
land, you get off the plane, it smells like the city just dropped its guts.
Oh, yuck, like the smelly
So
flower.
you can get away with a few.
Oh, mate, whew, you can get away with bloody hiding a dead body under the front seat. And you wouldn't
Oh,
smell it.
wow.
that
Jake
you?
in Keilor Downs, have you got an issue? And what's the worst thing about your suburb? Jake, you there, brother?
Phone reception, I believe.
Oh, he's fallen in a hole. He's
No
fallen in a
toaster towers.
pothole.
Atlanta and Cranbourne, morning.
Good morning.
We've got another smelly suburb here.
Cranbourne? What's wrong with Cranbourne? We were there yesterday.
Smelled beautiful.
Does it sound like Cryburn?
Crimeburn. You think there's too
Oh.
much crime?
Yeah, true.
That's Dad in the background giving him the jokes.
Oh, Atlanta's only 13. You dropped a dad gag there, Atlanta. I reckon.
Crime burn.
Oh, gosh.
Cranny?
I just went to call it crime.
Yeah, he thought it was funny.
Cranbourne.
I love that.
It's all right, though,
Yeah.
Atlanta. Surely you like living in Crimeburn?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah.
I liked it. Big wide streets.
What'd you get for your birthday? A Glock?
What's a Glock?
He said a clock.
Clock.
A clock.
What?
A clock.
Clock.
A gun. Pow
Oh.
pow.
Oh, that's offensive.
You're about to say, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
There's a list.
Asking a 13-year-old girl that?
No, I was just...
You're on the wrong station, bro.
I was,
Can't be doing that.
listen, dog. Coming up to 8 o'clock. I'm happy where I live.
Well, congratulations to those in Fitzroy North, Canterbury and Flemington. If you are waking up this morning listening to this, you live in the 3 best suburbs in Melbourne. Well done.
All
House
right.
prices have probably just gone through the roof.
Let's check.
Bad luck to those going to auctions this weekend.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Belmont or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Let's head to Greensvale. Sammy is a Pies supporter. Ooh, you drive You drive one of those little sweeper trucks for the council.
Yes, I do. Yes, I am at the moment. I was just parked up in a quiet laneway, turned off the sweeper.
Good man.
Oh, you're at work.
What speed can you get those little things up to?
40. Probably can go up to 60 if I really want to.
Yeah, right.
So what does it do? It sweeps all the pollen and the leaves and stuff?
All
and
the
then
cigarette butts and all that stuff. Yeah.
Cigarette butts, the rubbish, yeah.
It scoops it up. There you go.
Should get to go around Clint's living room on a Sunday morning. Can you just do a lap of Clint's living room and clean up all the sins?
All right, Sammy, let's see if we can
there? I just joined you.
Win you some cash for the weekend.
He drives the sweeping truck.
Oh.
He's going to do a lap of your living room on Sunday morning.
Oh, nothing to be seen there. It's very clean.
All right, $500. You want to go for a $500 question? Let's do it.
$500.
Rules are simple here, Sammy. You will hear the question. You will have 3 seconds to answer, okay?
Yes.
Now, remember, you have to answer in that time. This is gettable. I
got this too. Just the other day, someone got the right answer, but it was too late.
Yeah, they missed out on $5K. Okay.
Good luck.
For $500, you got this, brother.
The condiment tapenade is made with what?
3, 2.
I didn't even hear the question. Oh my gosh. My bad. Oh my gosh.
You didn't even hear the question.
No, I didn't, honestly.
I'll play it to you again.
The condiment tapenade is made with what?
3, 2, 1.
Not sure.
The main ingredient is olives. Olives. Tapenade is like a beautiful olive spread.
Sammy screams more jats and cheese to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe hummus. Hummus?
Oh, sorry, Sammy. Gosh, you're a busy man. You got 3 kids and 1 on the way. When are you due?
Oh my God, in June.
Oh, how nice.
I'll tell you what, how about I chuck your family past to Gumbai World? You can take the kids out before the other one arrives.
Beautiful.
Good on you, mate.
Much appreciate it.
Have a family day out. Now back to the street sweeper, please.
Yep, and good luck for the next pub. Good morning, Melbourne. That is Jelly Roll. You're on the air with Jase and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express, and coming up very soon. I've never seen the phones go crazy for a prize like this. Clint got his hands on the Ninja slushing machine.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Before the 50,000 people that are on the waiting list. And for
what a dog. He won't give it to us.
I know. For some stupid reason, he wants to give it to you guys listening. And I think we give you way too much.
What a man.
Man of the people, Stanaway wants to give it away. We're going to do that in the next 5.
Things aren't looking good for our next guest, former television star Andy Lee. He's pivoting from comedy to hospo, opening a bar in New York City.
The last Aussie pub closed down during COVID, so there's no place to watch the AFL, the NRL, and grab a good Aussie beer.
Representing Big Palmers in the Big Apple, please welcome to the show, Andy Lee.
Hey!
Andy Lee, live from New York City. Can you hear us?
Oh, no.
No, he actually can't.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, Jase, you had one job. We got Andy sitting in his hotel room there. Or is he at Old Mate?
He looks good, though, I must admit.
He does look
fantastic.
Good. New York City
is that the actual... Oh, yeah.
Is apparently freezing cold right now. I was talking to Andy's fiancée, Beck, the other day, and she said it is so cold. Icy cold.
Jase to Andy over. He can't hear us. Oh, has someone been mucking up with the FaceTime?
Things are running smoothly for us this morning.
Who did we last FaceTime? Gunter.
Hang on.
We FaceTime Gunter.
Gunter's ruined our FaceTime.
I've got the German settings on. Hang on.
Oh, no. You're going to have to use Google Translate.
I wrote a note saying, "Hi, Andy." I'm holding it up to the camera.
Yeah, no, he gone.
We need
to try him again. Try him again.
We're going phone. We're going to bring him on the phone.
We're ringing him on the phone.
What a slick operation. I'll tell you what.
Well done to our production team for pulling this one off.
Andy's not getting the slushy machine now. I'll give you the hot
They're
tip.
all running around in a panic out there.
So here's the go. Old Mates is the pub. He's gone into bed with a number of high-profile Aussies. Apparently the beers are cold. I don't know about the phone reception. We're going to check that now. Andy, come in.
Oh, yes. It's actually just started snowing here. So I was saving a refrigeration cost.
Oh, I'm so jealous. New York City in the snow is such a special place. Andy, congrats. Are we open yet? Is Old Mates open?
No, it's not.
Oh.
We're throwing the doors open tomorrow for one night only. A bit of a fundraiser for the California wildfires, and then in 2 weeks' time, our taps will have arrived from Australia, and there'll be Aussie beers flowing.
Oh, my gosh. So it's 4 o'clock in New York City tomorrow, which is like literally 24 hours from now. Are you doing the scramble of the last-minute carpet, paint, polish the glasses?
We've just been washing the windows.
Are you getting your hands dirty?
I have been getting my hands dirty, which is very unlike me, Loz. I don't like it. Beck has been around just pointing out things. I'm like, thanks very much, honey. That's very good. But we've got an amazing amount of help, and it's going to be a little rough around the edges. Pies and sausage rolls tomorrow, and beers out of the can. So it'll be a true Aussie experience.
Are we? Sorry, go, Joe.
No, I was just going to say, Andy, I don't want to pick you up on something, but you said it's not open yet, correct?
Not open yet.
Because I'm looking at the Google reviews and it's already getting 5 stars from people.
Oh, I'll give it 5 stars. I haven't been.
One comment, lovely pub. Want to congratulate the owner.
Oh, did you write that, Andy?
Sadly, he was on a 30-minute cigarette break. Well, that makes sense. For the common
classic.
This is classic podcast listeners that are having an absolute field day with your Google reviews.
This is podcast listeners piling on. I got a feeling. All power to them.
Andy, when you were saying Australian beers, like, are we talking like the craft variety, or is it like your VB, Carlton Draft?
Carlton. Well, Coopers actually have been the most supportive. The good
Australia.
Adelaide company. So we're going to have Cooper's Pale there on tap. It's actually been harder to get the beers than we anticipated.
Really?
So, yeah, I think Sydney Lager is in, which is not a huge one for Melbourneites. It talks with Forex, but it's been Carlton Draft and Vic Bitter have IP issues in Australia. Isn't that in the US? Isn't that wild?
Insane.
So that has been very difficult. I don't know the smart person in America that went and registered Carlton Draft and Victoria Bitter.
Wow.
They've got the IP.
What about some good old Aussie cask wine? Are you serving that up over there?
Goon bags
A
for
goon
all.
bag.
No, we've got Penfolds have come to the party and 4 Pillars gear. It's been really lovely, actually, the amount of companies that have reached out and wanted support. Even Harvey Norman came and said, we'll give you the TVs. Like, people just want to have a chance to be able to watch AFL in New York City. The last Aussie pub closed down in 2020, so there's no place for us, the real embassy. There's no place for us to come and have a beer and catch up and connect and watch Aussie sport. And the Matildas, when they're getting their job done, so that's what it's all about.
Was it Jerry Harvey that reached out? Like, you would have known straight away with the
nothing to pay
voice.
for 6 months.
Yeah, you would have known the voice straight away.
Andy, now, owning a pub, it's a lot of work. Is this just you the mastermind behind this?
Nah, thankfully not, Loz. If anyone asks, if it's successful, yes, say me.
Brilliant. Love it. Yep.
But no, a mate of mine, Eddie Buckingham, I think you might have met Loz. He owns a number of restaurants here in New York City, and Nick Stone, who started Bluestone Lane Cafe.
Great coffee in New York, Bluestone Lane.
Yeah, they've got like 60 coffee shops now across the country. So they're the two main partners, and it's been us three that have been throwing it around for about 3 years. So I'm in safe hands with people who know exactly what they're doing when it comes to serving basically hygienic food.
Well, can you?
What about people going on a gap year? You know what I mean? You know how Aussies would go overseas and get jobs in pubs and stuff like that for their gap year? You're going to employ some Aussies?
It's funny you say that, Jase, because yesterday we did the induction of all the people, and there was about 60% of our employees, 70% are Aussies.
Yes,
which has been awesome. And as we had everyone represented except for Tasmania, but all the states. And yesterday when everyone came in to get their old mate's cap and their hard jacket top for our uniforms, they they stood up and said where they're from and what their connection to Australian pubs are. So it's been awesome to have Australians reaching out and wanting to come work there.
Andy, you mentioned you've got your mate who's in hospo, Nick Stone, who's in coffee and hospo as well in New York. You've got Beck bossing everyone around about the interiors. What exactly are you contributing to Old Mates?
You pulling the beers?
Yes, yesterday I did the walkthrough.
Oh, yes.
Lozzie. We had a
Jesus.
few key investors in town. We had a guy called Hamish Blake who
yes.
arrived yesterday.
Oh, yep.
And so I had to show him what
Very
the beer was
important.
like.
Got to wine and dine the investors.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm taking him to the Knicks game tonight. This fellow Hamish, and I really hope he's happy with his investment in the pub.
Great. So you're managing the VIP concierge.
Hope the tax man gets all those receipts. It's a work expense, obviously.
Stories.
Are you
the other random one was Paddy Cummins is also one of the investors in the pub.
Oh, the cricketer.
He said, he said, oh, my mother-in-law's in town. Could she ever walk through? So she joined us for a while.
Yes. She would have been on the cask wine, no doubt.
Are you back for the footy season, Andy?
Absolutely, mate.
Round
Hamish
one?
and I both leave in a couple of days. Yeah, opening round, although the Blues aren't playing.
Nah,
round, so
you've been relegated. Richmond, round one.
Yeah.
What do you think about your prospects this year?
Oh, all the way.
Yeah.
Clint.
Oh,
all the way. Yeah.
Yes.
It's almost a done deal, isn't it? We'd be favourite, wouldn't we?
Didn't you say this last year at this time?
I've said this for 10 years.
Let the man live.
All right, well, look, a couple of weeks it opens to the public. If you are heading over to New York or you got friends over there, tell them to go hit up Old Mates.
And give them a good review as well.
Yeah,
Especially
maybe
this week.
Maybe wait till they open to do the review.
Nah,
Looks more
go
legitimate.
for it now.
Andy, good luck with it, mate. Cheers for checking in.
Thanks, legends. Really appreciate it. Bye.
See you, buddy. There he is, Andy Lee joining us on the air.
I love him.
All right, guys, coming up next. Over 50,000 Australians are registered on the list for it, and we've got one to give away. I am talking the Ninja Slushy Machine.
Yes.
And all you have to do to win it is sing for your slushy.
Write a jingle. Write a jingle about why you want the Ninja Slushy, and it could be yours.
That's right. So coming up next, we're going to open the phones. Clint, I believe you have made one.
Yeah, I've made one for the contest.
Oh.
We'll hear Clint's, and we'll open up the phones to hear yours next. 13 24 10 to win the slushy. Clint got his hands on one, and we're giving it away. In fact, to win the slushy machine.
Ice slushy.
Is that
Who
you?
wants my ice slushy?
Wow. Wow.
Not just the ice slushy, you get the actual slushy maker.
That's right. So, over 50,000 people. This thing's been going viral, the Ninja Slushy Machine. Lauren and I cannot get our hands on one.
No.
For some reason, Clint did, and we're giving it away. So, do you want to sing for the slushy? 13 24 10 is our number. If you come up with a creative song for the slushy machine, funniest or most creative wins this morning. And you win Sandra Slushy.
Sandra Slushy, 50,000 on the wait list, and you could be jumping straight to the front.
Can we take one?
Let's go to Catherine. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, guys. How are you?
We are good. Catherine, sing for your slushy.
Okay. Mummy special slushy maker, yes, it is. Mummy special slushy maker's not for kids. Mummy likes it iced, thick and big. Double the tequila as my treat.
Well done.
Well done.
Well, Catherine, you are the clubhouse leader.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks, guys.
That is good. All right.
We're writing down some scores and we'll get ready to reveal all shortly.
Let's do it, guys. Clint's got his hands on the most wanted item in Australia.
Literally 50,000 people on the wait list for this bad boy.
And this one is going to Melbourne's best slushy singer.
That's
Sandra
right.
Slushy is going to be finding a new home this morning.
50,000 people on the wait list to buy the Ninja Slushy.
One of the most requested items.
The Ninja Slushy.
I'm going to make myself a frozen margarita. Hey, margarita.
All right, that's right, Melbourne. 13 24 10. Sing for your slushy. If you've got the best song written about the Ninja Slushy maker. By the way, Ninja can't steal this for their advertising campaign.
No.
This is all us.
Well, if they do,
Now-
TM, trademark.
We've already had Catherine from Cranbourne singing for her slushy. She was singing about Mummy's special slushy maker.
I'm getting so many texts and calls from parents as well.
Really?
Well, that's not how it works.
School drop-off, Kiri, party mum.
Bad luck, Kiri.
She
Get
sent-
yourself on the wait list or call up and sing for your slushy,
She
sis.
said, can you just slide me in as a caller?
All right, Layla from Frankston has called. Good morning.
Morning.
All right.
Morning. Have you
Hello,
got a song
Layla.
for us? Are you ready to go?
Yep, I've got it ready.
Go
Good
for
luck.
it.
Go.
All right. It's a hot day, sun's blazing down. Walking through the streets of this little town. I'm feeling parched, gotta quench my thirst. A frosted treat is what I need first. I need a slushy, oh so cold. A rainbow swirl to taste my behold. Crushed ice, magic flavors collide. With every sip I feel alive.
Hey, Layla.
Yes. Well done, Layla.
Wow,
Oh, you
jeez.
can really sing. You're a
She's
singer,
fantastic.
Layla.
All right, moving on. Bianca, sing for your slushy.
Or you could cut her off, too.
Good morning.
What's up, mate? A lot of people on hold. We got to move through.
Hello, good morning,
Okay,
Bianca.
here I go. Plenty, baby. Give me a slushy machine for me. So I can make a daiquiri. For me and you, baby. Just add a little bit of spice and ice. Mixy for me and you. Let's go, Plenty, baby.
Oh, I love Clinty,
Bianca,
baby.
Is it just me, or does it feel like all the mums are doing school drop-off going, I need the
Yeah, totally.
macaroni and cheese?
This is the best.
All right, let's go to Ellie in Keilor East. You got a slushy song?
I sure do.
Okay,
All
right, here we go.
You sound serious.
She's like, what a stupid question,
Okay.
Lauren.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go.
Okay. I love my slushy. It makes my liquids mushy. Give me my slushy. I ain't too fussy. Give me my slushy.
Ali, are
It
you,
makes my liquid mushy.
are you in the car or at home, alone?
No, I'm in a dungeon.
What are you doing in a dungeon? Do you need our help?
I don't know, but it runs with the song.
Okay, so Ellie, okay.
Okay, Emma in Glen Waverley. Hello, Emma.
Hello, how you going?
How much do you want my slushy machine?
I think it's coming to my house.
Okay,
All right,
good
go
luck,
for it.
Emma. Let's
Prove
see if
it.
we're sending it to Glen Waverley.
All right. Clint, you have a slushy and I'm jealous as hell. Yeah, you flash it around like a beep. I would know. And you made me write the song for your show.
It's a Katy
And
Perry
you should
song.
know that slushies are good for me.
That's
Pop, so say yes and not no. Muggies are in, coffee's out. I'll be up and not down. It's not wrong, just right. It's very black and white. We fight, we make up. Just like kiss, we break up.
Shut the fire!
You don't really want to give it to me now.
Oh, that is Katy Perry.
This is
Okay,
hilarious.
so these guys that we've got
Jesus,
Catherine,
hard.
Layla, Bianca, Ellie, and Emma that we've heard from. There's a few more there. Should we just give them a crack?
Right on. So what are we up to here?
We've done all of these ones on the call log. There's some. I mean, should we just take another random one? Are there any other goodies? Because guys,
is
we've got 28
dangerous.
minutes left of this show, and I don't want to do anything else. I'm serious.
I'll tell you what.
No, I don't want to do the rest of this show.
I'll tell you what.
I can narrow it down already.
No, I'll tell you what.
All right.
We'll take one more batch after the break.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, do we need to pick some finalists
Yeah,
from that?
I've got two.
Well, okay, I've got one.
Well, it's your slushy
What's
machine.
my slushy machine?
I thought it was our slushy.
Oh, no, get your hands up.
All right, well, let's wind this segment up now then, because I don't want to do something I'm not in charge of.
No, I, hand on heart, think Bianca.
Clinty, baby.
Oh, my God.
Bianca.
Okay.
Bianca's in the finals.
All right. Bianca's the one to
And
beat.
you choose the next one.
Look.
Let's just say this. We'll
But
go
what
Bianca.
about Emma I think they're two.
Okay.
Was Emma the one that said, did the Katy Perry song?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wrote a whole song.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
Bianca and Emma are in the finals.
They're the ones to beat. 13, 24, 10. We'll
They
give you
were all
one
very good,
more
though.
chance to sing for your slushy next. This is ridiculous. Possibly the stupidest thing we've done. For weeks, we've been trying to get our hands, for weeks, who am I kidding? For months,
Since
we've been
last
trying to get
year.
our hands on the Ninja slushy machine. Because let's be honest, we could do with another gadget in the kitchen.
Yeah, look, this Ninja Slushie machine has 50,000 people on the wait list. We've talked about it more than we talked about this more than when the Queen died, I reckon.
It does
this is
frappes
really
and milkshakes.
Oh, Lizzie would have loved the slushy
frozen
machine.
cocktails, frappes, milkshake.
Lizzie could have frozen her little G&T.
Oh,
Slushy.
she would have loved it, wouldn't she?
She really... I could imagine
Yeah.
this in the palace.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But this
we
one
have
is-
one to give away because Clint managed to get his hands on one, and we love our listeners so much. We're absolutely thrilled, aren't we,
yes,
Jase, to be giving this away?
let's give it to the people.
All right, if you want to win the Ninja Slushie Maker, which, like we said, has 50,000 people on the wait list, you have to sing for your slushie.
This is who you got to beat. Bianca?
Plenty, baby. Give me a slushy machine.
Oh, we got Anna?
Say yes and not no. Muggies are in, coffee's out. I'll be up and not down. It's not wrong, just right. It's very black and white. We fight, we make up. Just like kiss, we break up.
So 13 24 10 is our number.
Write a song about it, Melbourne, the
Sing
Ninja Slushie.
for Sandra Slushy.
All right.
Go to Geelong. G'day, Jack.
Hey.
Are you you're 12 years old? Are you running late for school?
Worth it.
Yeah, I'm in the car park right
This
now.
is-
Yeah, it's worth
Do
it,
you know
though.
what?
Frozen Cokes all around.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hot weekend, too. Great timing.
It goes Slushy, education. In that
Totally.
order.
All right, Jack, here's your crack at winning the Ninja Slushie.
Go
Good
for
luck.
Okay. It's Ninja, cool and fast, making slushies that will last. Flavor so bold, ice so smooth. Ninja Slushie, it's got the groove. Slice the ice, mix it right. Cool down with a slushie, take a bite. Ninja Slushie, the drink that's keen, perfectly chilled with the coolest machine.
Oh,
Whoa,
Jack.
Jackie
that was like a
boy.
rap. Well done, Jack.
Nice.
Didn't mind it. Something different.
13 24 10. Sing for your Slushy, Melbourne.
Okay.
Anthea and Carrum Downs, we know you want one of these. Give it a crack.
I'll take my slushy neat, my margarita salty, sour and sweet. Your crushed ice is for me. Your crushed ice is for me.
I think we've got it. We've all lost it in here.
Hang there.
That is a very,
Do we
very...
have 3 of these things?
Oh,
that
my-
is an excellent attempt, Anthea.
Do we have 3?
Okay,
Guys, it's...
that's it. They're our finals.
It's
Finals.
decision time.
So we've got Emma, Bianca. Bianca did Clinty Baby. Emma did Hot and Cold Katy Perry. Jack did like a slushy rap.
Bit of a rap.
And Anthea just did, what was that song? You're too sweet for me. Look, I don't know. 1, 2.
Hosier was Hosier.
So we've got
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Boys, producers. Is it a unanimous decision?
Guys, I think we're all thinking the same, correct?
Look at me. I don't know. We often disagree on things.
Okay, all right. I'm pleased to say.
But you have to sing it again. We need the winner to
Yeah.
sing it.
Yeah.
I'm pleased to say that the winner
Oh, I'm so nervous.
of Sandra Slushy, something nobody in Melbourne can get their hands on. Anthea, congratulations. You've won Sandra Slushy!
Anthea, can you sing the song one more time, please?
God.
This
Okay,
is
well,
Anthea's-
hang on, let's enjoy the
Oh,
moment
yeah,
for a
okay,
second.
okay.
What are you going to do with Sandra's Slushy on the weekend? You having people over?
Well, I've got my 60th coming up at the end of April, and I think it will be a fantastic addition.
Can we come?
Let's go.
Can we come to the 60th to have it? What are you going to put in it? A frozen margarita or?
I think numerous cocktails.
Yeah. All right. You've got to take us
We
to the
loved
break.
your song.
You got
I
to take
loved
us to the
them
break
all,
with your song.
though.
All right.
No drama.
Okay. Thank you to everyone who tried to
Yes.
sing for the Slushy
Yes.
Maker. We had some great songs. This is possibly our favourite segment we've ever done.
Just with added gusto this morning, Anthea, please
Come on,
take
Ant.
us
Will
to the
do.
break. Congratulations, our winner of Sandra Slushy, Anthea from Carrum Downs.
I'll take my slushy neat, my margarita salty, sour and sweet. Your crushed ice is for me. Your crushed ice is for me.
Well done, Anthea. You enjoyed it. It's cracking
Lauren.
weather this weekend. Let's make sure we get it out to her today, please.
Absolutely.
You need it for the heat
Brilliant.
wave.
Good on you, Dale. There you go. Anthea's got her hands on it. The Ninja Slushy Machine. This is Nova. Good morning, Melbourne. You are on the air with Jase and Lauren. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. What a day. Blue skies, sunshine, tops of 31 we are going for.
We need a weekend to slip, slop, and slap because it is going to be hot all weekend. In fact, next week's going to be magnificent too.
You are such a mum of the team.
Oh, well, you need to
No,
slip,
that's good.
slop,
Don't get me
slap.
wrong. I think that's great.
Remember the old ad? Slip, slop, slap, slip on a shirt, slap on sunscreen, and slap on a hat. Slip, slap, slap. Does anyone remember that? No, our Irish producer won't, but he should. Slip, slop, slap. Gen Z, do you remember that?
I'm pretty sure.
Clint, do you remember it?
What's that?
Oh,
Slip.
don't.
Clint's just walked in, so I'll do it again.
No.
Gen Z?
Come on, do it again.
And then I got another one. Dun, 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 dun. Banana boat.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. So remember to put on your sunscreen.
Plus.
It's
Do you remember? Slip,
She's doing it again.
slap, slip on a shirt, slap on sunscreen, and slap on a
I
hat.
think we've had enough singing.
Do you
this
remember
morning.
that?
No. Is there a pelican involved?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, there was a pelican.
Yeah. You got to remember to slip, slop, slap.
What inspired this?
All I said was
Actually,
the
I'll tell you
weather.
why. We were supposed to be talking about you going to Kylie Minogue last night and you weren't in the studio,
Oh, yeah,
so I needed
sorry.
to fill.
It's better the devil, you know.
Last night, thousands turned out.
Fantastic.
Sold out, Rod Laver?
Sold out. It was heaving. I tell you what, she played all of the bangers, including dating right back to Locomotion in the 80s.
What went off the most?
Probably Better the Devil You Know was pretty good.
Yeah, Sing It Queen.
All the Lovers was fantastic. Great song to finish.
Can you show us how you danced?
Great
when
song
All
to
the Lovers-
finish.
Come on,
Well, I
do
was
it.
sort of holding a camera phone because I had to get some vision for the Today Show to roll in.
What are they too pov to have a cameraman out there?
No, I don't think they're allowed to. Anyway, so I was holding
Is this gonna be like one of those movies I buy in Bali and it just moves
Yes,
around?
and you hear the person singing that's filming it. Go on, give us.
holding the camera phone. And I was,
Oh my God.
he's doing
You
the
look
finger
like-
point in the air.
You look like you're at Mardi Gras.
Can't wait to hear you singing in the
close the
background.
eyes for a
Did
bit.
you have your Kylie wine in the other hand?
Oh, the Kylie wine, the Kylie Rosé.
The Kylie Rosé. Did you have some of that?
It was
Did you say
beautiful.
you closed your eyes?
Yeah, close the eyes for a bit. Sway from
Did
side
you
to
imagine
side.
you're at Mardi Gras?
Yeah,
Are
absolutely.
you in Sydney for Mardi Gras?
Yeah, I will
Kylie's
be.
shows are over Mardi Gras. Does that seem like a clash?
Well, they just, it's best of both worlds.
All my gay friends can't decide what to go to,
Oh, they must do both.
but they're at
what
the same
time's your flight?
time.
My flight today,
Yeah.
my flight's at 2.
Get in early. Love that. Hey, did
What
they
are you talking about? Get in early.
like up to Sydney for Mardi Gras?
Oh.
Did they bring out Jason?
That's a
Jason
great
Donovan.
mullet.
Jason Donovan, Kylie Minogue. Remember it from
Wasn't
the
that a
Neighbours
moment?
days.
I think it was like, in terms of television viewing audience, it was extraordinary. Like 2 million plus.
What, that wedding?
Watched that moment.
Well, I've got some bad news for
What?
Jason Donovan.
What's happened?
Remember they all came back for the reunion?
See, okay.
Remember you and I watched the reunion together?
Yeah, we did.
It was the final Neighbours. The final Neighbours.
Oh, not the reunion. Yeah, the
Yeah, it was the
farewell.
final lap.
It wasn't the reunion. It was the final lap. We watched
We
it together.
couldn't believe it.
Madge came back from the grave. She was a ghost.
Harold.
Was she really?
Oh, no,
She
was
didn't
like
say
the
anything, but she was
the
a ghost.
of-
But Kylie came back and she didn't say anything either. But she wasn't a ghost. She went, "Oh wow," or something. What did Kylie say?
I think it was, wow.
Did Holly Valance kiss?
Yeah, she was back.
Was she
That-
in it?
oh,
No,
yeah.
no, she was over with Trumpy.
Yeah, I think she was in it,
You
wasn't
sure?
she? Natalie
Anyway.
Imbruglia was in it.
Yeah, she
Anyway,
was.
so remember it got cut and then it came back?
Yes.
Well, some bad news.
What's happened?
Iconic Aussie soap. This is just been dropped. Iconic Aussie soap neighbours axed from air again after
Again?
revival was announced. Yes, it was originally axed in 2022.
And then it had a bit of a sabbatical.
It's now been reported it's been axed again, according to The Sun in the UK, after Fremantle and Amazon have failed to come to terms with a new deal. I mean, won't
my
somebody
goodness
think about
gracious.
Dr. Carl and Susan?
It's gone the way of Madge.
I think when Toadie said it, when Toadie pulled out, that was
I think
it.
Toadie quit.
Toadie left.
So, okay, well, we don't need to think too much about him then, but Dr. Carl and Susan are still on it.
I feel for those people that live in that cul-de-sac here in Melbourne.
I know.
Pinot Court.
Yeah, there's film trucks. There's not film
In
trucks. There's
Nunawading.
film trucks. There's not film trucks.
Ramsey
South.
Street.
Wow.
That's a sad day. Will we have another finale, do you think?
Yes.
Do you think they'll bring Madge the Ghost back?
Do you want to peek behind the filming curtain?
Oh,
The
please.
Secrets of Neighbours? Because I went on the back lot.
Don't tell. I thought you went on the bus tour.
No.
The minibus
Oh my God, does that still run?
Yes.
Down in Nunawading?
Yeah. The minibus tour is still running.
We must
But
go on the last
You
one.
know, the swimming pools at the back of the houses on Neighbours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just waist deep. So the actors kneel in them if they've got
So
to
they're not
pretend to be in
actually at
water.
the back of the houses though. They're on a set, right?
Yeah, they're on a set.
When
Yeah.
last time I watched it,
What a peek behind the curtain.
it looked very much like a set on the barbecue scene I was
Yeah.
watching.
Same
it
with
looked
the,
it looked a bit play schooly.
Remember the OC? How
Yes.
they'd film in the beach house?
Yes.
And with the big pool, Infinity Pool?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
The
on a
pool.
back set as well. And they'd kneel, they'd kneel in the pool.
But can't you see their legs kneeling?
Well, I guess you lower the camera.
Oh.
So in Pinot Court, I'm assuming they just use the court for the streetscape.
It's only the front.
The
yeah,
houses.
they never go in the houses.
They don't go inside.
It's all a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
Sad
it.
day.
Harold!
Going to become a normal street here in Melbourne.
Do you think Kylie and Guy Pearce will go back for another farewell?
No.
Or they've done their dash?
No, I think that's done. That's done.
Oh.
But
Give us one more.
look, welcome home, Kylie. And a big shout out to everyone that went along to Rod Laver last night.
And have fun
They're
if you're
back
going tonight.
Yeah.
And
3
then
nights.
Saturday night as well.
Glorious.
Fantastic.
Glorious scenes, Rod Laver. Were
Enjoy
they good
it.
outfits?
Oh, great outfits.
Was the crowd young?
Oh, it's getting a little older.
Happy Friday, everybody.
How good. The weekend is upon us.
We are off to the
Airport.
Do you want to
Carpool.
Are you both going to the airport?
I'll just meet you in the food court, shall I?
Done. Oh, driving to the airport with Clint is
So
a
you're
real-
going to
Why?
Brisbane
What's
for a
wrong?
lads' weekend?
You like to get to the airport 4 days before you
Well,
fly.
no, I just don't want to be running to the plane.
True or false? Did you
Yeah.
say to me the other day? It says on the itinerary you're supposed to get there 90 minutes before the flight.
You smell like an old married couple. I don't know many couples that don't fight trying to get to the airport.
Lou, I reckon Lou and I have had our peak fights
Yeah, yeah.
at airport check.
Or on the way to, and I didn't want to go on this holiday. I'm not
Yeah.
going. And then you get on the plane and you're like, don't even look at
We've
me.
had that walk into the gate.
There's
and-
nothing worse than starting a holiday stressed.
Everyone does. Everyone does. Because you need the holiday and the days leading up to it are like...
Did you pack? Yes, of course I packed. It's always me left to pack.
Oh,
You never pack.
Such a drainer. So why? Clint, enjoy single life.
I always
Thank
feel like
you.
we're moving overseas when we go on a holiday because we take that much.
Oh, what about when you've got to buy new suitcases overseas? Because somehow you can't fit everything in that you managed to fit in on the way over.
Yet you only wore the same shorts. the
Yeah,
whole trip.
it's because you scrunch it on the way.
Worse
way
still
back.
is going through security and being asked to pull something from the bag.
Oh.
And you got to rifle through your Reg Grundies and your socks and your...
I like the new one now, how the deodorant can and everything can stay
I
in the
know,
bag.
it's very
But
good.
then there's the people that take it all out, and you're like, did you not listen? They said leave everything in the bag. You don't need to unpack it one by one.
Great video I saw online the other day. These guys, you shouldn't muck around with airport security.
Oh, is that the woman that went through the X-ray machine that's gone viral this week?
No, what
She's
one's
put
that?
her whole body in it. She's lay on the thing and was, I'm not taking all this stuff off. Here I go.
Funny.
Yeah, and they're trying to pull her out.
No, these guys just gaffer taped a dilly to a aerosol can. So that way it's like...
Oh, yeah. People set up their friends. So embarrassing.
Is this your Rexona? Yeah, that's mine.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh, look, have a great weekend, whatever you're getting up to. Big shout out, you're heading to Kylie. She's back
Have
on
fun.
tonight.
Have a beautiful weekend in Melbourne. I know Jase is off to Brizzy. You're off to Sydney.
Yep.
I'll be here in Melbourne. I'm off to the Melbourne Art Show this afternoon. Yes.
Are you looking to purchase?
I'm looking to see what's around.
Okay.
No, I love art galleries.
Do they have those those pictures where you got to look at them and stare and then it pops out?
Oh,
at you?
what about the evil eye? Magic eye.
I love the
That's
magic
it.
eye.
I could never do them. I used to pretend I could see it.
I
but
was
I
the
could-
cross your
eyes?
I'd lie.
Don't you
I
cross
could
your
never
eyes?
see it.
Look at the Opera House. No, it's an elephant.
Oh, yeah, it all looks the same to me.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Have a great
There it
weekend,
is.
Melbourne.
Oh.
Thanks for joining in the fun with us this week. It has been a wild ride.
Absolutely. Anything you missed, you can grab the podcast or check out our socials. We'll see you Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. It's gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Northbridge or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.